Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between, welcome back to Elden Ring. Okay, we are here in the little mine that was by the walking mausoleum in the Liurnia Lakes. So, before we carry on, we'll do this place now, but I did miss a couple of items yesterday. Yes, I saw them glistening in the corner of my eye. So, there was a scarab near the Rose Church here that I saw. I thought it may have been I probably thought it was just a red or blue one at the time, but upon reflection, no, it was a shiny. And then when I was fighting those annoying witchy woos on the horseback up here, there was an item indeed by the aqueduct viaduct thingy-majiggy bridge. So we'll go back and get those after I've done this this little mine here. Which way am I going? Yes. No, I've gone completely the wrong way. So yes, let's do this first. I already got this. And yes, I went up here. I do apologise. I went up here in my haste before I hit the record button. So I do apologise. There was some somber smithing stone behind this statue of the Virgin Mary, and there was something else in there, but I've already forgotten. So it couldn't have been that important. But yeah, I do apologise about that. Do you know what? I've got the video saved. Why don't I just have a quick peek and I'll tell you right now. 1 second. I'll tell you what was in that chest. Give me a sec to just review here. Okay, 1 second. We're almost there. God, I sound awful. Okay, it was Somber Smithing Stone 2 times 1. There you go. So my apologies for that. Okay, let's get back in game. Full screen. Okay, yes. Yeah, so yes, just those couple of bits there. But yes, I've finished work. I managed to finish a little bit earlier today, which I'm happy about. But if I'm honest, I did want to play some golf first with one of my favourite streamers / YouTubers. Probably shouldn't say their name, but what the fuck. It was somebody called Northern Lion. So some of you may know him or them, but yeah, they're one of my faves, and I've played with them before on Switch Sports Golf. Ooh, there we go. But unfortunately today they weren't playing, so I was a little bit sad. However, it gives me the chance to pop on here and do this instead, which is far more important than that guy, I'm afraid. Nah, I kid. But no, honestly, I would rather be doing this, to be honest with you. And getting some content done for my for my lovelies. I can't call you lovelies because I know there's another channel that calls their fans lovelies. So I have to think of a name for you lot, don't I? Maybe if someone has a suggestion in the comments, perhaps you can let me know what I should call everyone. Or I'm supposed to like giving nicknames to things. I should think of something, really. But I can't off the top of my head right now. Oh, right, watch out for him. Just check if I missed anything up here because I fell down like an idiot. Okay. Oh god, this guy's annoying, I remember. He's got a staff, but he's using cuckoo glintstones. Make up your mind. Right. So yes, finished a little bit early today. Halfway through my working week. Got 2 days left, which is nice. Also, I forgot to mention, I was going to have a blood test done today. Nothing wrong with me, purely just a routine sort of checkup sort of thing. But we couldn't get the blood to come out my arm, and this has happened before to me, like a couple of years ago, I think. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure what it is. I think I literally get so nervous that that the blood just stops pumping through my body. 1 sec, let's go up here first. Yeah, so we had to we had to carry on without. We got like one dropout, and the problem is I'm quite squeamish when it comes to blood. I get a little bit woozy. Smithing Stone 3 here, which is very nice for us to finish off our greatsword. So yes, I instead of persisting, I thought no. Before I start seeing things and going all faint, let's just quit while we're ahead. I'll promise not to be too gross this episode, because I did mention a couple of naughty / disgusting things last episode that you shouldn't search on Google. So let's not talk about blood and, innards and organs. I want to say there's some platforming, some parkour in this dungeon. Somewhere. It might be in the next room. But I wonder if I missed a jump-off point. I'm going to go check. Apologies, I'm not too prepared for this place, but it doesn't hurt to check just quickly. So I think it's going to be on this side. There's a... Yes. Unless that's where I literally just went. I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, I think it literally is. Let's look at the other side then, maybe. Maybe there's something here. No. Okay. Yeah, but a bit pointless really, but there you are, pressing on. Okay, so there's another... This is the big room again. We're a bit lower down now. Is this the parkour bit? Maybe. Unless I'm thinking of a different mine shaft, which is entirely possible. Sorry, bud. You did all the work, I'll take the ore from you. Alright. Oh, there's a mage. It's a problem. I think we have to cross this beam, though. Let's just go for it. He who dares, Rodney. He who dares. Oh, Lord. Watch out for those. Ooh, only falls and horses, for anyone that didn't get that one. Now, let's take you. You're distracted. Yeah, I remember the first time I played. I'm sorry, I always mention the first time I played, but at the end of the day, it's kind of my ultimate reference point, isn't it, for my first experience of the game? But 1 second. Why is this operable? This might be a shortcut. 1 sec. No, we're going up. Right. I don't want to go up there yet. I remember coming here a bit early because I knew I'd read that the bell bearing was available here, and I wanted some smithing stone desperately. Hello. I remember this. There's a second one in here, I think. Nope. But I'm pretty sure there's one that's like resty on the beams up there. Maybe it's the next room. Let's see. I will go back for that lift. Don't worry. I'm just seeing what... Oh, goodness. What the deal is here. Bit of a... Oh, no. The arrows. No. It's the Matrix. Except cooler. Right. Is this the one where there's a trappy? 1 sec. No. Okay. I'm just going insane. I've literally just been in this room. Yes, I am insane. Well, I'm the Joker, it's allowed. No, right, I know there's those guys. Yes. This is what I wanted. Come on. Do you know what? While we've got the bow out, might as well. Sorry, dude. But I know all your tricks. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that could have been worse. Crystal knife, probably a dagger of some sort, I don't really know. Scales of magic, no doubt. What was I saying? Oh yeah, The Matrix. I haven't watched The Matrix in years. When I say The Matrix, I literally just mean the first one. The other ones are so... And I apologise to any fans, but the other ones are so bad. So fucking... excuse me, terrible. that it kind of feels a shame to just go back and watch the first one and be like, well, I want more, but also I don't want to watch those shitty sequels. I mean, at least with the Alien films from, was it Ridley Scott? I think it was Ridley Scott. Sorry, I'm just looking down here before I carry on. God, it's a big mine. At least with the Alien films, the second one was, oh god, was good, if not better than the first one, so... He did something right with that one, at least. I'm not saying Ridley Scott directed The Matrix, by the way. Maybe he did. Oh god, I actually don't know. I don't know who directed The Matrix. Yeah, I promise I will go back to that lift. Do you know what? I've just realised that lift was taking us back up, which would mean that it probably was a shortcut. So I apologise for my stupidity there. Maybe it's been a longer day than I originally anticipated. So, where does this go? Ooh, there's too many ways. I hate... it's a dead end, at least. Shatter Earth. Okay, we just saw one of those miners using that against us. Sort of that AoE thing where they thrust their weapon into the ground. And I guess it kind of fits with the environment, doesn't it? Because they are literally shattering the earth to get goodies. Sparklies, like in Minecraft. Never liked Minecraft. I know that, you know... I never... Oh, I missed some more as well. I never got it. I never... Like, even when it came out, like, all those years ago, like in, what was it, fucking 2010 or 2009 or something. Come on. Like, even then I thought, why would I want to play a game that looks like this? And the other problem is, it's not just the graphics... like the pixely graphics, because I know obviously that's part of the charm. I'm sure there was... Sorry, I beg your pardon. There was some parkour. Yes. Here it is. Sorry, there's a beam here. Oh, I do apologise, people, as I slag off one of the most beloved games in history. So, I'll have to concentrate here a second. We want to do running jumps, but also don't jump too far. So I'd suggest running into the wall to build up some momentum, and then... that was close. That was close. And there's an item here as well. Thank you. Honestly, I've died here a few times, so I will take it and leave it. Thank you. So I apologise. Get the lift first to go get to get the shortcut, and don't forget that beam to get the goodies. Minecraft, yeah. I also don't necessarily like games that are aimless. That I mean, they're called sandbox games, aren't they? But games that don't have an objective per se. Like, I know the whole idea is you can create your own objectives, and there's technically stuff that you can do in the world. Like, I know you can fight a big old dragon and stuff at the end, but I don't know. I need some sort of... I need some motivation. I need some story. I need some not guidance, but just something to cling on to. I don't, there's not really much more to say. That's pretty much the crux of why I don't really like Minecraft. I mean, I say I don't like it. I've bought it like fucking 1,000 times on various different consoles and on the PC. Sorry, just gonna take a drink a second. Okay. Back on just boring lime and soda, I'm afraid. But it does the trick. Right, right, I'm sorry, I beg your pardon, I'm all over the place, all over the shop, but I will get my momentum back, don't worry, just give me some time. And to be honest, I'm still a bit, a bit, but it's an understatement, it's only been a week since I've started YouTube, but still a bit wet behind the old ears with talking and playing at the same time. I don't want to say it's a skill, but it gives you a bit more respect for, professional Let's Players and YouTubers that have been doing this for years, and it's like, yeah, it's not as easy as you think. Okay, so it's just literally one of these guys. I'm not even gonna, you know, like, I'm even gonna take a few hits. We already know the deal with these guys. We fought 2 at once, so I really don't think one's gonna be an issue. And the one with the boomerang is probably the easiest as well. There you go. I'd say Spear Dude is probably the worst. Smithing Stone Miner's Bell Bearing. There you go. So we should be able to buy like 1 to 3 class of Smithing Stone from the Twin Shrine Husk thingies. Let's go back. What was I talking about? Sorry, I always lose my train of thought again. Another difficult aspect of doing YouTube, I suppose, and playing games at the same time. Like, you really do have to multitask. It's all very easy when you sat on the couch just playing in your own time and your own leisure. Look, I mean, I think I knew this, but because we originally set the mausoleum down over there, it's kind of teleported to a default position. That's interesting. Okay. So yes, I'll just have to, you know, I assume the longer you do it, the better you get at it. So that's going to be my excuse for being shit at this stage. Okay. So like I said, we missed a couple of bits of loot before we carry on. Now, I remember seeing some red jellyfish over there. I do know that area. I want to say there's just like one item and some Arteria leaves, perhaps. Nothing too exciting. But yeah, let's go back up here. There was that collapsed pillar. Also, I noticed, I apologise as well, I make a lot of like this, like lippy sounds and smacking, as if I'm smacking my lips. If you ever hear that, I think it's me actually licking my lips to keep them wet, so so my mouth doesn't, or my lips don't dry out so much, and I need to drink as much. So I do apologise for that. Maybe some people will find it therapeutic. If they don't find it repulsive, I'm ignoring you lot, and I'm just getting my goodie, and I'm getting out. So that was a stone sword key. This is a bad idea, but it worked. There we go. So stone sword key, yes, very worth going back for. Very huge. Very worth going back for. God, what a fucking despicable creature of a human. I mean, the only thing that man is good for is literally to take the piss out of him. I mean, it's not even political. He's just a horrible, disgusting, repulsive, repugnant, insignificant, obnoxious tangerine of a little man. And there he was, leader of one of the most fucking powerful countries in the world. No wonder the world's going to shit. Oh well. That reminds me. Do you know what? It's still a little bit early here. I might just, whilst I explore the rest of Liurnia here, maybe I'll try again with the old invasion. Maybe we'll get lucky. Be able to make a fool of ourselves, because I hate invasions in this game. I'm literally just doing it for the quest. There's our sparkly. For anyone else watching, I know there is an offline way now to get Vare's quest completed. Right, it was a gold one. Bloodflame Blade. Looks kind of cool. I assume you put bleed on your weapon. It's a sorcery. Okay. No, right, so... No, we got those. There was one other thing. I know there's some crystals here by that swamp. I don't think there's anything apart from fireflies. I wasn't going to come back here because I said, you know, I'm not too interested in picking up every single item in the lake unless it's important, like that stone sword key. But I have been curious. I'm not going to lie. I think there's some crystals around here. Is it? One sec. Back here. Unless I am yet again being retarded, for which I apologise in advance. I'm sure there were some crystals. Unless, are they here, perhaps? This is obviously the swamp. But they could be here. Let me just, I'm going to have a look now, because I'm curious just for my own purposes. But I could be entirely wrong, people, so I apologise for wasting your time. But at the same time, some crystals here. Maybe this is what I thought about. Could be, could be. Right. Yeah, there's some fireflies. I think this is it. I remember there being more than this. Oh, perhaps through here. Ah, look. Yes, it was important that we came back, because it's one of those bosses we just fought. Right, good. I'm glad I came back now. You. Oh. Right. Shouldn't do that on the horse. Oh, there's two of them. I would say the spear ones are the most annoying. Not necessarily the most dangerous, but the most annoying. I wanted to get the old shit. I wanted to get the critical attack in, but I failed. Oopsie. Oh, no. Good. There we go. Now we're in control. Yeah, to be honest, I don't know why I approached on Torrent there. Anyway, do we actually get anything for our troubles, or was it just... Was it literally just an ambush? Let me see. Were you guarding anything? I mean, there's fireflies. Anything back here? Doesn't look like it. If I watch this video later and there's something that I've missed, I will be very unhappy with myself. I'm being quite thorough. I can't see any glistenies. Maybe that's why I didn't really come here the first time, because there is actually no items. But I tell you what, I'm going to make a little note. I'm going to make a note, because I'll probably do a comment for the video. For last video, which hasn't gone up on YouTube yet, so do give me a second. I'll write with one hand here. Plus crystals. Okay. There we go. Right, my apologies for that, but we did find something rather exciting at least. No. Yes, the red jellyfish. Let's go do that. Oh, we also got our ass handed to us last episode, didn't we? In the Deathrite Bird area here. That wasn't very fun, but we did win, ultimately. It's all foggy, but I'm just going to leave it. I can't be asked. We've wasted enough time going back and forth. Okay, so these red jellyfish are angry, and I believe once we attack the red ones, the passive blue ones will begin to get become unhappy. Here's the Arteria leaf. Oh my goodness. No, they all turn red, never mind. Haha. At least we know. You're all nasty. We might get poisoned, but it's fine. So they literally have a headbutt, or they shoot poison at you. Okay, this could be easy on Torrent, I'm not entirely sure, but this is working. Ouch. Okay. Do you know what? Because you've angered me, I don't care if you're friendly, you're all going to die. I don't care now. You forced my hand, I'm sorry. You broke the non-aggression pact. What do you even drop anyway? What do you drop? Oh, I didn't even know they dropped those. So maybe they are worth killing, even if they're friendly. Nah, we're not desperate for that, to be honest. And the Spirit Ash that I want to be easy eventually levels up with Ghost Glovewort. I believe. So, like I said, I think it's just those arteria leaf. Let me see. I'll just have a quick look at the back. I'm sorry. I didn't start it, but I finished it. Just have a quick look here. Messages. What do these say? What are they? Could this be... Oh, for fuck's sake. Could this be a mushroom? Dog. Fucking weirdos. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it there. Now, sorry, back in my map a second. Right, do you know, I'll just ride... I'll ride to this gazebo. There's another gazebo there, perhaps. I'll check out these woods, and then I'll come back round, and we'll go through the town, finally. And there's another NPC we need to talk to as well. And then we will probably... Yeah, to be honest with you, I think I want to do this strip here. This strip, before we do... Rea Lucaria, the palace. However, I won't go into this river because I'll come back to here when I eventually want to go to this mine, which leads eventually up to the Altus Plateau, the next area. But yes. Right, gazebo, please. Gazebo. I thought of another name as well. After I'd finished my yesterday's episode, a pavilion. Or a pagoda. Or is a pagoda more Japanese? I guess... Listen, I guess they're all interchangeable names, aren't they? As it doesn't really matter, as long as one of them fits the bill. But I liked pavilion, I think. So maybe I'll go with pavilion. Yeah. Also, it sounds cool. And it reminds me of Age of Empires, so that's always a good thing. What's this? Is this just part of that jellyfish place? Yeah. Oh god, it's a horrible, murky... yellow colour. Or if anyone knows the name of this colour, it's a bit like ochre. Ochre. Not to be confused with the little vegetable pepper thing. The actual colour ochre. So that's Ascending Gate. I'm pretty sure. I think there could be a Ascending Gate here somewhere, or it's this one, but it doesn't lead to anywhere secret. I think it just leads potentially back to these purified ruins down there. So I can hear some froggies. Is it just ambient froggy noise? Yeah, croaking away. Also, I never knew these Ascending Gates. I never knew they made a sound like that, like a humming sound. Okay, so we wanted to go a little bit to the east and get this pavilion. Or is a pavilion a tent? Oh, I don't know now. I don't know now. You've got to love the English language sometimes. Very confusing. Even for English speakers. Some more crystals. I'll kill you, I think. Right, more crystals. There's some snails. But I'm not too interested in the snails. I want items, please. This is why we're here. Go away. Crystals, crystals, crystals. Excuse me? Ooh, maybe up here. Nope. Where the hell did you come from? Thank you. Ah, here we are killing all the snails. I didn't really want to, but I'm going to heal Torrent. Right, there's that pagoda. It looks like it's surrounded by flowers, which is going to be fun. Did I come down here? No, I don't think I did. I remember this bit because we got the Sight of Grace. But let me just check this embankment here, see if there's... it looks like it's just a dead end, to be honest with you. I'll just be thorough. I'll just check here. Nope. Nope. So yet again, more crystals that don't necessarily have items in apart from fireflies. and enemies. Right, how are we approaching this? How are we approaching this? I'll take you out, why not? Why not? Why the heck not? This guy feels a little bit weaker, but there we go. Still tanky as fuck. I really do want a twin blade, but the problem is, the problem is with most of the twin blades, apart from the one that I would like to get, they require more dex than I'd like to invest in. So I think even just the basic one that I have needs like 18 dex. I suppose I could get like a short sword or something, but then honestly I think that the loss in damage just wouldn't be justifiable, to be honest with you. So we'll just stick with a good old sword for now, I think. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yes, I apologise, I'm just kind of scouring through here. Lots of these pointy rocks like that, there's very, very few that have an item on top of them. And I know that because I checked them all. Checked them all when I first played the game. Probably another reason why this area took so long for me. Okay, anything in the woods here? This kind of reminds me of like Breath of the Wild near Hyrule Field. When there's some little woods that you can trot through. One of Zelda's memories is inside it. Oh. Ouchies. No, cartwheel boy. Get up, please. Thanks. What are you looking at, ugly? Oh, God, I didn't know they could cartwheel. Well, he did like one. Okay, right. Finally, time to go through the town. And I'm hoping this episode we'll still be able to get into Ray Lucaria and start to explore that place as well. Because I'm not getting sick of the lakes, but I'm looking for something. I'm looking for a slightly different environment, a different pace. You know, instead of like doing this whole open world, like back and forth, checking we've got everything. I kind of just want to. I want my hand held a little bit. I just want to be taken through a nice area. Give me some OG Dark Souls type of dungeon to explore. Yeah, okay, so we're at the base of the road here. And we shall begin our progression into the town. I forget what it's called. It might tell us soon enough, to be honest. Nice combo, mate, but not good enough. Hello, glowy boy. What are you going to give me? Ouch. A headbutt. 555, not terrible. Ah. Ooh, okay. Right. So I'm just keeping an eye. Academy Gate Town, there it is. So most of it has sunk into the into the lake for some reason. Maybe there was some sort of a cataclysmic event here, like in Winterhold in Skyrim. How the like half the town fell into the water, but the college was spared on its precipice. Oh, sorry, itchy. There we go. So it's not as big as I remember, actually. So there's not going to be too much to this place. Oh, forgot they could spit. Come on, Josh, it's a Souls game. Of course, enemies are going to spit at you. Yeah, sorry, I'm just sort of zigzagging. I know the NPC is the other way behind me, but also I'm just keeping an eye out for the rooftops and if there's a way I can get on top. just to see if I can get a bit of a bird's eye view going. Right, so this... yeah, this is collapsed. Up there is where the finger reader crone is, sorry. The old crony. There's a sapling there. But that's a good landmark. Let me just go over here first and see if I can get on top of these roofs. Right, I can obviously get on this one. I don't think you can get on this one, which means there's probably nothing up there. And again, I would have explored all of these roofs to the best of my ability when I first played the game. Ooh, ice breath. Excuse you, almost missed that one as well. Oh god, they were quick. Did you see? Ah, would you make up your mind, sir? Thank you. Okay. So, what do we have here, please? Cookbook, okay. It's for glintstones, so I'm probably not going to be too interested. I can't see an item on that roof over there. What about the one with the dome on it? Anything that stands out? No. Kind of reminds me of the architecture in, what's it called? Irithyll of the Boreal Valley from Dark Souls 3. Except without the snow, and it's like Venice. Half in the water. Do you mind? Like I think it's almost more annoying because they don't actually do that much damage, so they're just like chipping away at my health, and there's not much I can do about it apart from play better. I heard Twinkie, Twinkly. Need to stop saying Twinkie. Excuse me. Thanks. Some more stone. That's good for later. Did I just hear an ambush? Yeah. Come on. Come on then. Show me what you got. Not very much. I want my money back. I hope I haven't like missed this NPC. Unless they're a bit further up. Oh, I potentially see something there in the distance, although it could be a snail. I will go look. I'll go get that sapling first, I think, or... Nah, come on. Let's try and find the NPC. They were off to the right-hand side somewhere. We'll just hear them talking out the blue in a second, I think. We better do. Can you imagine if I went out of my way to get that NPC invader, and then this guy just never shows up? I would be mortified. Where are you? They could be further back as well. Because this is just leading to where the Deathbird was. Maybe they are back here. Come on, let's go back. I'm beginning to get a little bit worried now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to get a bit worried. Maybe... No. I'm just trying to make excuses. I was thinking in my head, oh, maybe because it's nighttime they don't spawn at nighttime. It's like, no, it's not that type of game. I missed a toady, at least. Okay. Oh, my back is aching today. Don't know why. Ah, here we are. Good.
No, Lanya. It's me, Dialos. Answer me, would you?
So, Dialos, or Mr. Beaumont, found his sweetheart, but she's been slain. Now, kind of a spoiler, but it's not really. It's more of like a theory. But originally, I thought that he'd killed her, because stuff happens later on in the game to do with him, and I thought that he was the one that killed her. But as you progress through the game, you kind of start to realize, actually, no, it couldn't possibly have been him, because he's a fucking... his whole shtick is he's a big old coward. So, yeah, I think she's generally just been killed by this other faction that we'll find out about later.
Hello, friend. Tell me if you know, would you? The whereabouts of the hidden house of those despicable fiends. The recusants who hunt their fellow Tarnished. They laid hands upon my servant Lanya, and I refused to let the insult stand. The tale of House Hoslo is told in blood. I, Dialos, swear to deliver the message.
Thanks, Diablo. Okay. So we did find them. So they are near the icon on the map. That's where they are. So I thought they were a little bit further up here. But at least we got them out of the way. So that's almost all of our NPCs dealt with. There's just a couple more merchants and then the Karya Mana lot that we'll get to after we do Rea Lucaria. So yeah, I'm just getting a bird's eye view here. Did I miss anything else? No. I've never noticed those frogs quick as well. It keeps throwing me off. I keep thinking there's something else in the room with me, like actually in my living room. Okay. Maybe there is. Maybe there is. If I stop talking in a minute, then you will know why, or if the video cuts to black. Right. Please delete my browsing history first. Okay. So there's not too much left of the town. There's just some more rubble here. There might be another chest over this way, I think. Oh, hello. Ah, Skellies. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. And I think I may have forgot the golden sapling as well, so I will go get that too. Don't worry about it. Alright, there's probably more skellies coming. There's got to be. Yeah. So yeah, one of the reasons I like to... I'm trying to be so thorough about missing items in my videos is because one sec, let me deal with these and then I can talk about it properly. Oh god, it's a big one. Remember, these guys are no joke, so watch out. I'm just gonna go for broke. Otherwise, I'm in danger anyway because of those guys approaching. There we go. There we go. Explodey, but it's fine. And you, please? Thanks. Right. There we go. And we got 2 flasks back. That's not too bad. Grave Scythe there. I'm sure I saw an item over here. Did I already grab it? Unless the Grave Scythe was the item? Probably. Yeah, right here. What was I going to say? Yeah, first of all, the reason I've been trying to be so meticulous and go back to get the items that I missed. You know, it's a walkthrough, to an extent. Obviously, you know, it's you know, a bit of gameplay, a bit of walkthrough, a bit of banter thrown in for everyone. So kind of everyone can enjoy it, even if they're only here to use it as a reference for their own playthrough or something. But the second reason is because you're also anal. Oh yes, I know, because I'm the same. But I say I'm the same. I've seen hundreds of Let's Plays of games, and especially the Soulsborne series, from various YouTubers, and you like to leave your comments. You like to tell the what are they called? God, the Let's Player, the creator. You like to tell them of every little single minutia of detail, every particle of item that they have missed throughout their videos. And I've seen the recording. God, what do you even call them? The YouTubers. I've seen the YouTubers get angry and like argue with people in the comments, and then in the next episode they're like, "Yeah, if I miss a fucking item, like fuck off, whatever. I'll just do it my own way." You can tell I mainly watch Americans, but so yeah, I'm not necessarily trying to avoid that. I'm just trying to be thorough because I know that I kind of crave the same standards. I've never been one of those guys to comment in a video like, oh, you missed this item, like, within the first 1.35 seconds of the video, and you need to go back for it, and it ends up being like a fucking ruin fragment or something. I've never been one of those guys, but it does produce some chemical reaction in my brain that is like, yeah, I wish they kind of didn't miss that, and I wish they would have gone back for it. So to try and allay some of the potential comments that could come my way, if I'm thorough. Excuse me, can I lock on? No, you can't lock on to the scarab for some reason. If I try to be thorough in my playthrough, then I think there's less chance of annoying people. Or maybe I'm just pandering to the masses, the vox populi. Who knows? We'll find out eventually, won't we? But I say that, like, I welcome all types of comments, just not... it's not because I can't take criticism. I can. Like, if you want to be critical, like, if you want to be, what's the word? Constructively critical, then by all means, go to town. Like, fucking, write an essay and tell me how I'm shit, but not in a don't be horrible, I guess. And it's not even being horrible to me, because like, I can take it on the chin. I'm a big boy. I mean more like, don't be horrible to other people, other users, other people in the community. Because say if I do get big one day, which I don't care if I do or I don't, but if I did, I wouldn't want a community of people that are dickheads, really. Like, I know everyone's different, you can't please everyone, and there's always going to be some cockheads, but go on, let's have some joviality off a hole. Do you know what? Come on. Yeah. So, yes, off a hole. That's my advice on that. And also, oh shit, I thought I could jump over to there. I'm just going to check. Oh, it's a sneaky way up the bridge. Okay, I'm not too interested in that just yet. We will get to it. I did get the golden seed, yeah. I can see an item over there, but it's... Oh, I thought I did. No, it's gone. Maybe it was a message. But yeah, like, at the end of the day, YouTubers, especially if they're big and they have a big following, they kind of have a duty to make sure that, people aren't getting bullied or harassed or being made fun of, or... because I've never really been online bullied per se. Like, I've had mean comments at me, and if you say the word bullying to me, I instantly think of, like, almost to the level of harassment, like a continuous targeting or victimization of one person. Like, we've all left. We've all said things that we regret, and sorry, I'm kind of just mumbling my way through here. There's some sarcophagi down there as well. I'll have to go get. We've all said something that we regret, or we've all been at the receiving end of one of those messages where, feels a bit mean, hurt me a little bit, but systematic bullying, like consistently targeting somebody because you don't agree with them or you don't fully understand them is no bueno. That's no. That's no good. I won't, I would never allow that sort of conduct, I think, or I try my best to avoid it anyway. Here we go. So this is what I mentioned. Excuse me, I got two. Yeah. This is what I mentioned in the previous episode, I think, when I was exploring. I thought maybe you spoke to an NPC and they gave you a map of where to find the glintstone key, but no, you go to one of the blue gates and then it will give you a map. Did I activate this? Yeah. Then it will give you a map and tell you where to find the glintstone key, and it will point to here. Okay, and you have to either sneakily get it from behind the drake or kill the drake and then get it. It's up to you. Depends how frisky you're feeling. Also, there are 2 gates. There's one here, and there's one here. Now, they both lead to the same place, which is just here. So don't worry about going to each gate. They do the same thing. So yeah, I apologise. I'm rambling, and I'm going around the perimeter of this place first. I know there's some hidden soldiers and items, so we might as well do those first. Bolts. I remember you get 1 billion bolts, and eventually your storage becomes full, and it's like, you don't have any room to put this item into your storage. And it starts to get pretty annoying. Like that. Okay. So this is a different set of stairs. I did see an item over here. Hello? There we go. Fletched. I actually don't know what fletched means. Like, I've heard it many, many times in relation to arrows, but I don't know what it means. Maybe it's the feathery things. Oh yeah, we are being ejected off our horse right there. That's fine. Thanks, gents. Maybe it's to do with the feathers that are at the base of the arrow to help it fly through the air. Okay. Was there anything else? So let me just sorry, I beg your pardon. Was there more than one set of stairs? Maybe I was thinking of here, actually. Yeah. I'll just have one more flick through. Oh, the sarcophagi. That was it. We need to go do those, I'm afraid. Watch out for some flowers, too, in the meantime. So yes, there is a scarab hidden at the top of the arch, so don't miss that one. Itchy eye. Feels good there. So where were those sarcophagi, please? Were they back here? Yeah. Right, so what have we got? We've got one big flower, that's fine. We can deal with that. Quick. Just. Apologies, I'm just being quiet a sec because I think my in-game volume is a little bit too loud. When I say in-game, I mean my computer volume, sorry. So I'm just going to kill this guy and then turn things down a little bit once we're safe. And you, please. I don't want to get poisoned right now. There we go. So give me a second. I tell you, it's a constant bloody struggle with the settings just to find the right spot where things aren't too loud, too quiet, too there we go. Right, let's try that. Get all these. How are our souls? Yeah, a good few souls now. I'll wait to get I will wait to get 1 second to the bonfire where our hubby is, I think. And I will look into... We could probably get our dex up to 15 now, which is nice. And then I probably want to mention briefly soft caps, because I haven't really touched on them yet in this playthrough, and it is something that we'll have to consider. God, you all grow up so fast. No, I apologise. Yeah, it's an important consideration, because I'd always advise against just putting points willy-nilly into stats that you don't necessarily understand, or yeah, I mean, in this game, obviously you can respec, so it's not as punishing, but it's still good practice to think about your character and your build, and what weapons what you want to use, what requirements you need, or whether or not your weapon scales properly with the stat that you're investing points into, yada yada yada. So come on, fingers, what have you got?
Please, I can read them. Your fingers, please, your fingers.
On them.
Oh, bless you. Oh. Michaela's favor can be yours. Slaughter, slaughter, slaughter. The all-hearing slaughtered. But alas, it was for naught. But all you need do is snatch it from the big pot. Pity the poor, poor fool.
Right, so if you've been following so far, you will realise that she's talking about the Albinauric village. And we already know that Sir Gideon Ofnir, attacked the village in order to find a secret medallion that was held by a hidden NPC. So that's actually a good hint from one of those. It's still a bit obscure though, because obviously I didn't find it in my first playthrough by myself, so maybe I was tired that day. I wasn't thinking coherently, half asleep or something. So there is a big old flamey here. I'm just gonna try and get some damage. Oops, I'm gonna try and get some damage in before shit goes down. That's fine. Move, please. I'm trapped. No, I'm trapped. Yeah. It's just the flame dude that's the dangerous one, and he's hurting his own guys as well. Hello. Your grunt gave you away. Okay, let's try again. Right, they can probably smash through these barricades, so I'm not going to assume that I'm safe yet. What are you doing? Okay. Shit. Missed my target. Try again. I hate how the wheels can clip you. There we go. Always throws me off. Right. Grab those. Also, we got Fire Blossom from it. An item that you can't really get much of until you get to a later game area, the Mountaintops of Giants. So if you're looking to farm that early, then I guess those are the enemies that you want to be looking out for. Okay. I think, yeah, we went round already. Let's get this. Oh, almost missed it. Right, we've done the town. There we go. Now, like I said, before we do the actual academy itself, I wanted to do this slither of land all the way up to the Grand Lift of Dectus. Because we need to catch up with Hyena and get a merchant as well. So, quickest way would be here. Because we can go to the Spirit Spring that leads up to the top of the cliff, the one that we used to get on top of the Walking Mausoleum in the previous episode. So south. I don't remember these lobsters being here. Hang on, am I going the wrong way? Yep, I am. Beg your pardon. So we want to go north. Yes. I keep double guessing myself. And then we don't have too much to do here in the lake bit. which I'm quite happy about because it's not my favourite area of the game, I will admit. But we've made it through in fairly good time, and then we can start to do the, like I say, the Academy and the Caria Manor, which are a little bit more exciting, I think. Okay, so here's our way up. There's the other side. There's the second gate. I beg your pardon. There should be another finger reader crone. I'm just going to look down here first, and also there'll be a mini boss for us to fight. One of the Dark Knights on their horses. So nothing over there. Okay. Bellum Highway, here we are. Now let's talk to the finger reader crone. Also, I wonder if there's a corpse by this one. Because it felt like I picked up 2 maps, so I thought maybe there's like 2 locations where you can get the same item. But maybe it is just the other one. Who knows? Kind of non-important, but let's talk to the crone. You travel quick.
You, please, you're... Oh, what a pity it is to be without...
Let me guess, the Dectus lift.
All you can do is stand at a loss, without even the half-crescents that wish to behold. Before the unmoving, unfeeling grand lift ahead. Or are you planning to throw yourself to the waters? To find the coward's passage through the dim cavern?
There we go. Wasn't so much like reading, like it felt more like she was just giving me like a straight up hint rather than just like telling me my fortune. So maybe she's a bit of a phony. So if we rest here, do make sure you rest at this one. We should see our dear beloved. There he is. And also, we can talk to Melina. So let's talk to Melina first, see what she says.
Your seamster, Bok. He is
My hubby?
always eager to see your return.
Oh.
Will you talk to him? When you can. I'm sure he would be much contented.
So a bit of a random slither of dialogue there from Melania. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's like the one time, apart from Torrent, that she mentions another character in the game, like, directly. I could be mistaken, but I always thought it was a little bit weird, but also a bit sweet. Unless it's raining. Why is the atmosphere being ruined? Sorry. I want it to be nighttime anyway. It's still raining. There. Good. Yes, don't you worry, Melania. You don't have to tell me twice that I am going to go talk to my dear hubby.
Bok the seamster, at your service, master. Ready to make adjustments to your
garments. Alt garments? Finger maiden. 1 second.
Oh, please do.
I thought perhaps we could.
Ready to. Oh.
Oh, I know. Because I got, if you remember, I got a golden needle from the Church of Vows where the turtle pope was. And I thought I could just give it to him straight away. No, we need some demigod garments. So we can only get that once we've defeated some more demigods. So I am thinking. Yeah, once we do the academy, we will be able to buy some demigod equipment. And to be honest with you, I am just thinking as well, because I'm wondering if we're going to be going to do Caelid before the Altus Plateau. I'm pretty sure that the way I like to do it is to do Caelid before the Altus Plateau. Not all of it. There's this place, the northern part of Caelid is called the Dragon Barrow, and that's a very high level area, so we're going to avoid that one. But, yeah, we'll probably do Caelid. And there's another demigod over there, General Radahn, that fought Melania on a Scarlet Rock to a standstill. That quote gets stuck in your head. Okay. So who's this? Oh, the crone. Okay. Yeah, so Bok will stay at this grey site for as long as we don't go up to the Altus Plateau. Now, the Altus Plateau is kind of a turning point in the story. Like, a lot of NPCs move about, or they change their like they've sort of reached the next big point in their quests. So, there is another NPC, I beg your pardon, that is in Caelid that we want to be able to activate before we start to make our way up to the Altus Plateau as well. She has some lore implications too. So yes, I think we're definitely going to do that. Also, there is the well here to the underground. We'll probably do that. Sorry, I'm just thinking if I should do this before the academy. It's not that long. It's not that long. You know, I might go and do that well. Sorry, I keep changing my plans as we go along, but also I don't want to miss anything. And at the end of the day, if we can do the well now, before we tackle the academy, then why the devil not? Now, like I said, mini-boss. So we know the deal by now. Unlike the Deathbirds... Oh god, I got stunned then. Please, I'm stuck! Ah! Unlike the Deathbirds, these guys pretty much stay the same throughout the game. So they get more stat boosts, but they don't necessarily do anything different or flashy like the Deathrite birds. So I don't really want to be fighting on this rubble, I'm just going to say that straight up. But there are some other guards around, so watch out for those too. Miss. Both missed. Right, I'm just going to get some quick damage in. That's right, you know the deal. I'm staying off torrent now. I've been knocked off my horse, so we'll do this the old-fashioned way. Horse is almost down. Could have done with some more green there. Come on then. Pokey pokey, watch out for your horsey. Ah, honestly, I don't know how that fucking thing works. You have to stand in a certain position, I guess. There we go. Okay, what do we get for you? What do we get for you? Ash of War Giant Hunt. Yes. Also, I've just remembered I said I was going to level up and stuff, didn't I? So let me go do that. Do you know what? I might pop back to the Round Table Hold, just so I can seal all my golden runes and level up my weapon as well, hopefully. Oh, hello, you're back.
Ah, you again, is it? The recusants sent a lackey. Can you believe they invited me to join them? Now, after what they did? I can scarcely believe it myself. Did they think me a fool? You might be surprised to learn I took them up on the offer. Then I only had to ask. The location of the recusant hideout. It's on Mount Gelmir, found off the old road that leads west from the town of Windmills. That's where they hide. The manor on the peak. Just you wait, wretched recusants. You'll rue the day you insulted my name by laying hands on Lanya. The
tale of House Hoslow is told in blood after all. Sorry. So we already kind of know about this because we've been invited there as well, haven't we? However, he's on about recusants and no good people that have slain his maiden. So I do wonder, maybe these people aren't so nice after all. He probably bumped into Raya, the hunchback girl.
Ah,
You appear to be doing well. Very good. Well then, would you...
Nothing new from you. We have a prayer book as well, but I'll save that for the Turtle Pope. We have a bell bearing. There we go. Let's do that. Sorry, I thought those were... Are those plates? Just some random... Yeah. Oh! Sorry, Gideon. I mean, if Ensha was still alive, he could clear it up, but that ain't happening. So there's your bell bearing. We get... Okay, so we only get 1 and 2, so not great, but not terrible either. I'm not complaining. Eventually you do get every single type of smithing stone, apart from the ultimate, which is akin to like a titanite slab from the Soul series. Those are a bit more special and sparse within the world. Okay. Let's see if we can level up our doggies while we're here. Nope, not reached that point yet. We might do in that well. There might be some... because there's usually glovewort in the underground places. Hugh?
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your own.
Yes. I've been waiting for this. Yes, look now. I thought I had more than that. I thought I had more level 4, but honestly, three level ups in a row on my sword. It's a pretty good damage boost. Honestly, it's a pretty good damage boost. And we're almost halfway to max level of our big sword now. Very nice. I wanted to sell my gold runes. Yeah.
Cool, no matter.
Now that gets us the princely sum of 40,000 runes again. Let's see what we can do with that now. At least 2 levels. Oh no, actually it might not be. Yeah. Okay. Crikey, we're that far already. Level 60, yes. So yes, we're gonna go do that. We need 1 more point in Dex to be able to use my favourite twin blade a bit later on. And let's go back here. So our sword should be a little bit more punchy now, which I'm looking forward to. Indeed, should we try it out on you, Bok? I'm sorry, I'm kidding.
Ready to make... Oh.
Okay. So we did Horsey Man. There's a couple of soldiers and knights patrolling here. So, I'm going to go off to the left first, because we will go to that church to see Hyena. Get some shit. Oh. It's, there's another knight over there, so do be careful. Yeah, look at that damage now. Oh, yes. Feels good. Come here. That's some sexy damage. So, I'm glad we did that before we moved on from the lakes area. When I say the lakes area, I mean the lake itself. Is there anything hidden around here, please? There's our church, like I said. There might be... I want to say there's an item possibly tucked up here. Let me just have a look. No? Am I mistaken? Maybe on top of these ruins, let me see. If I can even get up here, I'm not entirely sure yet. Yes, I can right there. Anything? Nope, it's fine. Okay. Now you remember, we already defeated Lord Vike, which was the NPC invader that I wanted to go and get earlier. And that was north of the Church of Vows. So because we're up to speed with Hyena's quest, she is right here and raring to go. Let's get Sacred Tear while we're at it. Now, Yes, so yeah, we already have the key item that we got from Vike, which was the fingerprint grape. And now we're able to give it to Hyena straight away. After some dialogue, of course.
Oh, hello. Is that you over there? Have you ever heard of fingerprint grapes? They're special grapes which only grow on those who've been clasped by the burnt fingers. I would truly love to try one. The distant light seems far closer than before. But I can't sense a thing from the usual grapes anymore. Please, could you donate a fingerprint grape to me? Without one, I don't know. I feel like I might go mad.
Oh dear, what have we done? She's on to the hard stuff now. Here you go. Hyena, no throwing up though this time, please.
Oh, a fingerprint grape. Tried and true. What a wondrous thing. A fingerprint grape.
Eat it then. Oh, yes. Delicious.
How sweet. Yet, how it burns. Thank you. I've composed myself again. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
There we go. So, I'm just going to rest just in case she has more dialogue or she might move on. She's moved straight on. So, that was the last time we see Hyena until her final spot in the game. So she's moved on now. And we won't see her for a good while. Sorry, I've got an itchy nose. We won't see her for a good while now, but we can tick it off our little list. We don't have to worry about getting Shibiri grapes anymore, which is nice. There's some more ruins here to look at. Yeah, just look through these in case there's anything. I know there's some soldiers here. That's a horn guy, so be careful. Right, take out the sorcerer first. Now we've got Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think his lightsaber is blue, isn't it? Oh, shit! I didn't really clock you there. Oh, I think that's the first time somebody's tried to do a shield counter against me in the entire game. So you heard when they did that little like that shing sound, and then they tried to attack me. That's a shield counter. Beautiful. Sheer carnage. Lovely. So, there's not much to this bit. However, I believe there might be some trebuchet. Some big catapults that are going to fire at us. There is a path up there as well. Sorry, I'm just... Okay, you can probably get up there from this side. Might as well. I can't see... Oh, no, there is something here. Let me just take a peek in case there's an item or something. Yes, there are trebuchet. So, they're not too bad. You can kind of dodge the shots, but I'm going to show you how to get behind, I think. Oops. Yeah, we'll go behind, just so we avoid all that bullshit. Anything behind the church? Oh, it reminds me. Almost. Sorry, we need to go down beneath the church first, because there is a merchant for us, and one or two items, I think. So there's our merchant. Now, I think there might be an item on one of these pillars jutting out, unless I'm... Oh, I'm probably just thinking of that. That is a way to get from Caria Manor to the Bellum Highway. Any items for me, gents? Good hit. So I've leveled up my sword, but these guys are still a little bit annoying. So I got some smithing stone. I'm sure there's a pillar that has an item on it here. There's a knight. Let's go get them. I'll just go to the end of this ramp here and I'll head back up. Very good, sir. This was a bad night for a walk. Oh! shield counters galore now. Okay. Speaking of walks, I came from the countryside originally. Bit of a country bumpkin, but I liked to walk in the countryside because obviously, you know, you have greater access to nature and it's a bit more beautiful. You know, there's fresh air and it's nicer to look at. But when you're in the city,
I don't want any trouble.
when you're in the city, I don't know, I just feel less inclined, less motivated to venture out, you know, and just see, you know, tarmac and buildings and let me just see this. Bow composed of mixed materials. Demands high attributes and is tricky to wield, but is a fearsome tool. Well, we're getting our dex up to 15. Do you know what? I might buy this, because if we're going to be doing Caelid first, we're going to want a bit more of a more powerful bow. This is a light bow. You know, give it to me. Yeah. That looks a bit like a basilisk's eye, doesn't it? Also give me these. Oh, we can finally see what these are. This was another gift item at the beginning. Uses FP to charm pierced enemies. Okay, so it's something to do with Mikola. Pierce a foe using FP to turn them into a temporary ally. That's interesting. The Empyrean Mikola is loved by many people. Indeed, he has learned very well how to compel such affection. Do I have any in my inventory? Number held, no. I'll just get one, just because I want one in my inventory. Yeah, we'll just have one. And then I bought the cookbook and the rune arcs there, so we don't have to come back to this dude later. Yes, right. So yeah, I mean, I like living in the city. Obviously, you know, it's convenient and you have all of your amenities nearby, and you know, I'm able to work. I'm able to get a better job because I live in the city. But also, you do miss my mum still lives in the countryside, so I am able to visit. So I suppose I'm fortunate in that sense. But also, I don't know how to say this without sounding horrible. I don't really like her house very much. I think it's not so much of the house itself. I think it's more of a mental thing, like just bad memories. Because when I lived there with my mum still, and my dad, my dad is alive, by the way, but they're separated now. One of those older marriages where they kind of decided, actually, I don't want to be with you anymore. But they're still very civil. But aside from that, yeah, when I lived back at my mum's house, anything under here? Oh, some batties. Come on, them. It was kind of the height of my troubles in the sense that I was quite unhappy, a bit depressed. Didn't have many friends at Didn't have many friends at the time, which I still don't now. But oops, at the time I did want friends. But I mean, half of the problem was just living there, kind of in the middle of nowhere. Like, it was harder to make friends and retain friends, kind of thing. And also, like, my issues with social anxiety disorder, which I'm trying. Oh God. I will try not to harp on about too much, but stay still. What are you doing? But also, I know. It's one of those things where you talk about it a little bit more. It becomes less of a taboo, doesn't it? Less of a... Especially in the UK, like, the whole attitude, not just mental health awareness, but the attitude is like, oh, we don't talk about this kind of things. No, it's all shoved under the rug. You know, stiff upper lip and all that bullshit. And it's like, no. No. That's why there's been such a problem. What's the word? Epidemic? Am I thinking of pandemic? I think epidemic's right. But why there's been such a pervasive issue with mental health for all these fucking years, and people like killing themselves and being depressed and having to have time off work, it's because it's a real, genuine problem. And a lot of people experience it. And, oh, good lunge. A lot of people experience it. But, they don't necessarily know. They don't know because they don't have the opportunity to be diagnosed, or they haven't known that there's help. There's medical help. There's medical professionals. Certain material on the internet that could help them, perhaps give them a bit of an idea about what they're going through, what the symptoms they are that they're experiencing, if there's any sort of medication that can help. For me, I don't want to say I didn't try to get advice and medical assistance, but it kind of... Okay, that's just a bluey. It kind of got to a head because I was at university and I graduated, but I was so unhappy. And I didn't exactly know why. I always knew there was something a bit weird, something wrong. I don't want to say wrong, because at the end of the day, we're all humans. We have shit going on in our lives. Perhaps I knew something wasn't quite right. And so, yeah, it's like one day I was like, yeah, right, I'm going to go to the fucking doctors and I'm going to be like, look, this is what I'm experiencing. This is what I'm going through. What can I do? What can we do here? And the rest was history. We just went from there. And there was no looking back. And pretty much as soon as I got help, my life began to improve exponentially. So I do implore any of you who are struggling, who think they might be struggling with mental health, they think something's not quite right with them, or they're struggling with sort of day-to-day shit that everyone else seems to be fine with and getting on with and loving life. Yeah, just get help. Just talk to someone, just get a second opinion, just reach out, go to the doctors, read some articles or some forums, maybe see if someone else is experiencing the same issue as you. Sorry, I know this is meant to be a walkthrough. Well, I've said this, like, it's a walkthrough, but it's also me just talking at you, so if you're here just to see a walkthrough, I apologise, but also this is a big game and we have to sort of fill some of the gaps with some dialogue, otherwise it would be a bit fucking boring, wouldn't it? But no, I think this is important. Like, people shouldn't be afraid of their own mentality, their own mental state. But obviously, the world is coming on in leaps and bounds in some regards, but then in other areas we're still so fucking lacking, and people are upset and depressed, and shit is still going wrong in the world. So something still needs to change, it feels like. And maybe this video will help just one person, or me talking at you like a drone will help at least one. Please come here. No, thank you. Even if this gives one person some hope, or some guidance, or makes them realise that they're not on their own when it comes to to potential mental health issues, that they're not, for want of a better word, a freak, which is what I thought I was. I still kind of do, but for different Yeah, it really is. Like, it's quite cliche, but like, it's a case of self-actualization. Just, you know, being honest with yourself and even admitting something to yourself, that something might not necessarily be hunky-dory, as it were, and maybe it's okay to be flawed. But then the other problem with our fucking society, as I ramble on, is this whole notion of celebrity. It's so poisonous. So poisonous. You know, even some of the YouTubers that I've loved over the years, and it just feels like they've kind of lost their way a little bit. Like obviously I don't know them as personally, but just something has changed. It's become more about the celebrity than the just, for example, playing a game. Just what the reason I came here is to just watch you play a game. I didn't come here for you to, you know, fucking. What, I can hear. Sorry, I can hear a scarab somewhere. It's just a red one. You know, I didn't come here to see like a full-length feature film or a what are you doing? No, that's the wrong thing. Sorry, we'll take these guys out. I think I've only got one arrow on. Oh, but I can use my secondary arrows. There. Yeah, I kind of, you know, like, I'll give an example, and I'm by no means am I trying to slander or undermine this person, but I used to be a huge fan of Markiplier. He was my favourite YouTuber, absolutely. I even saw him live. First Lyonian War, Radagon's glory burns as red as his hair. So this was the site of the first war with the people from the Altus Plateau and the Erdtree with the sorcerers from Lyonia. Yeah, Markiplier. Yeah, I used to love him, and by George, he helped me through a lot of bad times, especially, you know, those times that I mentioned where I was a little bit depressed and stuff. Well, a lot depressed. But just over the years, I don't know, like, I'll be honest, maybe if I were to go back now and look at his stuff, I'd like it again. But yeah, it just got all a bit too big and a bit too flashy, and it became more about, like, you know, doing bigger and better productions. And it's like, I'm just here to watch some games, Marky Moo. I like you. I like to just watch you sit down and play a game in your house. You know, I know it's a little bit bitchy, but also I'm a man of simple tastes at the end of the day. So that's why. Oh God! Whatever happens on this channel, at least I'm just take this guy out quick as I can. No, go. Okay. They do an annoying rotisserie attack where they spin in one spot and spray flames in a circular motion, and it could be quite dangerous. Yeah, I'm a simple man with simple tastes. Just give me someone just playing some games. Just that's it. That's all I ask for. You know, if I want to watch a drama or a fucking comedy, I'll you know, go on Netflix or something. I mean, all of this topic kind of leads into it's a bit of a rabbit hole, Twinkly here, potentially. There we go. It is a bit of a rabbit hole, because now I could even, like, I could start. I know it's terrible. I could start to bitch about YouTube a little bit, just in general, like the monetization of it and the capitalization. I mean, when YouTube first came out, it was absolutely mind-blowing, and it was so unique, obviously. And now it's just turned into a money-making machine. Like, it's just feels like it's kind of lost that purity, that innocence, you know. And the same with all these fucking social media giants and all that, like Facebook buying Instagram, and it's all about money, 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 and who's the highest bidder, and how can we make money out of this thing, instead of like, how can we make money out of the people that use it and want to create content on our platform, instead of just like, oh, let's just have a cool place where we can make cool content. And like, it always comes back to money, doesn't it? But even then, you know, here I am talking from a privileged kind of position, really. Because, you know, I'm able to sit here and play some games because I have a job, and, you know, I've got my own place, and, you know, other people aren't so fortunate, so I'm privileged sat here talking to you, complaining about it. But anyway, sorry, Melania.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well.
Go on.
Shall I share them with you?
Yes, although I thought it was just the churches where you share information.
In Marika's own words, the Erd Tree governs all. The choice is thine. Become one with the Order, or divest thyself of it, to wallow at the fringes, a powerless upstart.
So that was very interesting, because the Tarnished were sent away from the lands between by Marika. Sorry, we'll just talk to this guy. It's there somewhere. Another path leading back to the foot of the Erd Tree. An ancient tunnel. There we go. So they're hinting about a way around the Lift Adectus, which is just there. It's like down in this canyon. But yeah, interesting, because Marika's behind the Tarnished. But it sounds like she was giving us Tarnished a choice. Like, do we save the Golden Order, or do we diverge and even go against the Golden Order? That's what it sounded like to me. Very interesting. I mean, certainly with Marika, not as all as it seems, I will say. But I'll be honest, I still don't fully understand the lore behind Marika. Like, I must have skipped that bit in the lore video that I was watching, or not paying attention, because I was rambling about the state of mental health and YouTube and famous YouTubers and stuff. But yeah, look, we've done this now. We've done that little spit of land. I apologise that I was rambling throughout the entire place, but it's a bit boring there, to be honest. Like, I'm never excited when I go through that road, because I know you just get to the Lift Adectus and you can't use it. So I'm just checking the time as well. Okay, we've got about 20 minutes. I think we will just go and do this underground bit. I want to say it's not as big as the Siofra River. Yeah, I think it's a bit more linear, which is fine by me. Let's go have a look what it's about. Yeah, something a little bit more exciting now, at least. And look, I hope I'm not, but maybe in a few years, if I do get big or something, I have no idea, and it's not my intention, but if I do, I hope not to be a fucking hypocrite and, go against everything that I've said now, because, that's not what I want. That's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this more as a hobby. I'm doing this more for me, really. It's not to It's not to get a second job or make money. Although, you know, obviously, if I could play video games for a living and comfortably do that, I don't think I'd say no. But also, at the moment, at least, or for the foreseeable future, this is just a hobby. This is just something I want to do because I enjoy it. I enjoy doing it. You know, and since becoming single and being on my own now, it's like I feel like I have a bit more time for myself. And excuse me. Oh, I can't use torrent here. Okay, good. I don't want to use torrent. I just want to explore some nooks and crannies on my feetsies. Right, this is a dead end up here. But there is an item. This actually... There is two parts to this undergroundy bit, but this one links to... like, when we get the map, you'll see it kind of links to an upper area that we can't access yet. Magic grease. Yeah, this is just a hobby. This is... It's a pastime. It's just me trying to make myself feel good, I guess. And if it happens to make at least, you know, one other person feel good, then great. Like yesterday, for example. Ooh, 1 second. Sorry, yeah, the ants, the big old ants, the chimera ants from Hunter x Hunter. Well, not quite, but you know what I mean. Yeah, the video I uploaded yesterday, it's only had one view. And do you know what? Great. Whatever. One person saw it, and that person, maybe they watched 2 minutes, maybe they watched 2 hours. Good for them. But also, you know, good for me for uploading it, because I'm happy that I did. I don't regret it. I'm not looking for a fucking... You know, I'm not looking for a viral video. If I wanted that, I'd fucking, you know, get my fucking dick out or something and post it on TikTok before it got taken down or something like that. Like, there are unsavory ways to become famous. Oops, good shot. So that doesn't, the spray from the ants doesn't necessarily give you a status ailment, but it does hurt. Now, honestly, these ants are very susceptible to my big old fat rolling. You always hate to see it. These ants are very susceptible to being stunned or flinched by my big sword. So this is why I'm kind of not too bothered about them. Okay, right. So I think there's another ant over here. Is it one of the shield heads? No. There is a different... I mean, there are flying ants, there's these normal ants, there's queen ants, and there are ants that have a shield for a head. Yes, you heard me correctly. And I would say the ones with the shields for heads are the most dangerous. They do a lot of damage. So, I always forget which way to go first here. I think it's this way first. Because we lead to a lift eventually. Yes. This is right. So go this way first. Okay. Ghost Glove Wart 1. That's rubbish. I want level 5s now. Okay, a couple of items strewn about here. Yeah, so let's just pop up here. I think there's a grey site too. Was there a grey site at the beginning? Yeah. Oh, here we go. It's called the Einsel River. So we had the Siofra River. Excuse me, now we have the Einsel River. I believe if we took that other path, we would eventually come out above my head where that item is, onto that ledge. Or maybe even up there, sorry. So instead of doing that and then doubling back up here, we will first go and do this, get the grey site. There we go. Yeah, because I think in every other playthrough I've done, I've gone the other way first and then been like, oh, right, okay, now I need to go back and loop round again. It's not the end of the world if you do. I'm just going to activate the lift, so it's activated from both sides. Yes. So yeah, some nice ruins there. I mean, that literally looks like Moses holding the 10 Commandments. I'm not religious, by the way. And also, I am not going to get into religion now because, oh my goodness, I could go on. I could go on for an age. And I will try to stick to topic a little bit in this video. Right, let's go back up here. Some corpses, obviously been eaten by the big ants. Yeah, I would like the map too. That would be nice. Alright, it's going to be some more ants here, probs. Yeah, oh, so there's our first queen ant. Now, quite disgusting, as you can see. Now, as soon as we attack her, all of these ants on the ceiling will drop down. We could snipe them. But instead we're going to do this. Ugh. Hate. So we get a nice big golden rune and a rune arc. No. Oh, shit. If I could get all three in one swing, that would be nice. Good. There's another one behind me. Oopsie. There, we're okay. Honestly, I didn't know there was another one behind. That created a little bit of a problem, but we're okay now. You can't do anything with the ant eggs, so don't worry about those. Ah, dear. Get comfortable. Yeah, this I want to say this Ainsel River place isn't too big, so I'm happy. I'm happy just going all palace. There we go. I'm happy just going to the end. What am I doing? Right, yes. Jump down here. Item on this pillar, so don't drop down yet. Ooh, very nice. Yes, we need those now. So I think we were right to come here because we're getting the next level of Celestial Dew. We're getting the next level of Smithing Stone, which is what I like to see. This is what I want to see. Boo. Celestial Dew. That you'll see that's a key item. That is what you will need. Also, look at how much damage we're doing to these fucking claymen. Do you remember these? Celestial Dew we would take with us if we had sinned and we wanted to absolve our sins. And if you remember, we do that with the Turtle Pope at the Church of Vows. Now, believe it or not, we will be, unless I do something by mistake, we will be using that at least one Celestial Dew in our playthrough to get 100%. Yes, we will. We need to use at least one, because we have to piss off an important NPC, but then we can use one of those dews afterwards to mollify their anger and make them forget all of our wrongdoings. If only we could do that in real life, hey? If only I could do that in real life for people, then I would be a rich man. Oh, level 1 again. Pointless. So I think there's a way through there, yes. But I'm gonna clear out this section first. There's a bubble boy. Oops. That's fine. Hello. Did I just run into the bubbles? I felt like I ran into the bubbles. I couldn't go through them. It's a bit weird. So we got the we've got this cool panpipes going again in the background. Now, as we go through here, there is a thingy. Yes, another despicable creature, like Donald Trump. So before doing that, we're going to go over off to the side. We saw that little side path. Is there another item back here? Sorry, don't want to miss anything. No, we're good. Okay. So we'll go through that hidden side path. And that is going to be how we get up to this big alien-looking thing. Hanging from the ceiling up here. Now, if you don't take this path, there is actually a sneaky way to get up here, but you jump to my left in the little corner. You can kind of make your way up some stepping stones. So we're going to ignore enemies and items for now, because we want to take out this twat first. So, on a rare occasion, I'm actually going to be using my shield. So this is not 100% absorption shield. I will still take some damage, which is completely fine. So I'm going to wait for one more projectile. If you please. Hello? Oh, they don't know I'm here. Yeah, this is, this doesn't block 100% damage. It's still quite good though, and believe it or not, when this game came out, this was a 100% shield. Like, it would block 100% of damage, physical damage, which I thought was a bit OP. And lo and behold, they did patch it, because in the previous games they made the Grass Crest shield so it couldn't block everything. Otherwise, again, everyone would just use the Grass Crest shield and nothing else, I think. Right, we'll just get behind this pillar, like this guy here. Now, they are not too high for us to use our sword, so that's why I'm doing that. In fact, I staggered them in one hit, question mark? Almost. There we go. Yes, so they look more threatening than they are. Now, you'll see this big empty room here. There is nothing in here. A little disappointing. I think they put this here so you could hide from... I'll just check the corners so you know I'm not lying. I think they put this here so you can hide in this room from the big praying mantis thing. Not praying mantis. Stag beetle? Stag beetle, yeah. Okay, so there should be a shortcut down here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so honestly, this place isn't that big. It looks like it might be, but the hint is kind of in the fact that you can't use torrent. Now, looky here. Oh, there's a map. So this map will be for the entire thing. So that was that was the waterfalls I told you about, and this is the upper section of the Einsel River. Here, look. Yes. Oh, and there's a little thingy that goes off here. I wonder where that goes. Ooh. Wouldn't you like to know? This is also where... hang on, am I lying? No, I beg your pardon. I was going to say that's where we get the best spirit ashes in the game, but that's actually here. Yeah, look, there's a second part to the Siofra River too, and this is where we get our best Twin Blade too. All exciting. All coming up. Do stay tuned. That's kind of weird, because we travelled to this place here. Look, it's kept the Fog of War open underground for some reason. And yes, spoilers, there is a third underground section too. Yes, more to look forward to. Yes, this place isn't that big. It just goes up to this big open room, and there's just one boss. Oh, wait, do I lie? Oh no, yes, it goes up to here, and there's a boss there. So let's talk to Mr. Merchanty.
Is someone there? A customer? Well, how long has it been?
Witches. So we have some spare rooms. We'll just get all the goodies, all the key items, books. This is the prisoner starting gear here. So if you like to look like a gimp, then by all means, go for it. I'll be honest, I have no idea what the... because I'm lazy, I'm just going to sell these now so I don't have to do it later. But there is a boss coming up, so maybe not the best idea if you're unsure. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I have no idea what the prisoner starting class is. I don't know what it does. I don't know what the perks are. I don't know if it's magic or if it's like decks, or I have no idea. Again, if someone would like to enlighten us in the comments. I mean, you could obviously just go on Google, but where's the fun in that, hey? Let's have a... Oh! In fact, you know, if anyone else sees this ever, maybe list your favourite starting class in the game. That'll be fun. Mine, as you can see, is Hero. Well, I look like a knight, but I chose Hero because I wanted the big strength stat head start, so I could use this big thing. Which, as you can see, is doing wonders. Okay, so a couple of hidden items. So just check all your nooks and crannies. Here you go, there's loads here. This is to tempt you to run in all guns blazing, but then you get shot by Mr. Alien Dude. Now, I'm not saying alien randomly. Yeah. There is more to that statement than you think, but I won't explain just now. But yeah, sorry, if you wanted to get up here without going through that back path, through that cave, you can hop up there. But it's a little bit finicky, so I probably wouldn't suggest doing that. But if you're in a bind, if you're in a bit of a pinch, then maybe. It is what I did the first time I played this, by the way, so... Oh, you're taking your time. That's why I know about it. And also, I'll be using it in a little bit to get back up anyway. Because there are some items up there that we missed. Death much? Okay, anything through the waterfall? No. I'm thinking of Legend of Zelda. There's usually something hidden behind a waterfall, isn't there? I remember even in Link to the Past, a few things behind waterfalls. What a good game. So good. Do you know, honestly, these days, I think I prefer it to Ocarina of Time. God, I really am committing... I'm committing... moral suicide on this video, aren't I? Like, slagging off YouTubers and dissing Ocarina of Time. No. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Ocarina of Time. Oops, goodness me. And probably until I said that just now, it probably was my favourite Zelda, but then you think of Link to the Past, and although it's a 2D game, it really doesn't matter. It's just so good. It's got everything that you could possibly hope for from a Zelda game. You know, and I'll say straight up, Breath of the Wild isn't my favourite Zelda game. It's great, obviously. I played it loads of times, but it's not... I wouldn't say it's my favourite one. There's definitely a lot of potential. I think Breath of the Wild 2 could possibly... You know, I think Breath of the Wild 2 could be the thing that we're all looking for. The perfect Zelda game, perhaps. But, no, for now I think I'd go with Link to the Past. And the old Super Nintendo. Which, yes, I'm old enough to have had as a child. I was born in the early 90s. Sorry, one second, my my joggers are falling down. I do apologise. Okay. Sorry, I've been shuffling on my my chair a little bit, and they've eventually started to come down a bit. Good thing there's no one else in the room. Or is there? Oh, I'm being attacked. So I think we got everything around there. Let me just check behind this wall. Yeah, we're good. We're good there. So yeah, I'm going to do this little parkour trick, to try and get up here, if I can remember how. 1 second. Go there. Oops, I did not mean to go that far. I mean, I'll try a little bit. Like I said, it's a bit finicky. And I don't want to waste too much time doing this, to be honest with you. Yeah, fuck it. Sorry, guys. I know I'm usually quite persistent with those things, but honestly, by the time we get up there trying to do that, it'll be quicker to just run back through here. Otherwise, I would have done it, but there's not much point. You save... Probably... You probably lose a few seconds just by trying to jump up there, instead of just going back around. Okay, give me a drink a sec. So yeah, I do apologise for this. Well, I don't really apologise. I don't apologise, but if you found it boring or been a bit like, oh, what the fuck is he talking about, then I suppose for that I apologise, but I mean, obviously you don't have to agree with everything I say, but I think the notion of what I've been saying has kind of been pure, or maybe, I don't want to say admirable, because that's kind of a bit boastful, but you know what I mean. Thoughtful, perhaps. Considerate, even, maybe, at some points. Yeah, we'll go with considerate. Maybe it will make you consider life a little bit. Now, there's a golden centipede there. I'm not too worried about them, because you can get a few. You can find a few of them. Now I think there's an item back here as well. Cool. Good, good. See if I can make that. Yeah. Well, while I'm here, why the fuck not? Right, there's some more golems over here. Golem. Sorry. Couldn't resist doing the old golem impression. Reminds me, I need to rewatch Lord of the Rings as well. I tried the I say try. I think I need to watch the final episode of the Rings of Power on Amazon. I don't know. It was good, but then it wasn't good. I was entertained, but then I wasn't entertained. I couldn't really put my finger on it. But what it did do is make me want to watch the original trilogy. Don't get me started on the later films, I'm sorry, that's just complete fucking garbage. Maybe the first Hobbit film was okay. And there should have only been one fucking Hobbit film. I mean, the book is like paper thin in comparison to the Lord of the Rings books. Sorry, I'm just trying to get to this Grace. I'm sure there's a Glovewort 2 somewhere. Where is it? Ah, it's down there. Okay. Yeah, I watched the first Hobbit film in IMAX. With a high frame rate, and it was very... I mean, the film was fine, but it was very weird. Like... It was more like watching a TV show than a feature-length film. Yeah, some more antis in your panties. I want to see if there's a shield one down there, perhaps. Or am I thinking of somewhere else? There could be. Ooh. Oh, I know where this goes. Get ready. I am thingamajiggy. Talisman. That one isn't as bad. It reduces poison and scarlet rot build up, so it's a bit more useful. Oh, look here, look. Ah. I mentioned them earlier this episode, didn't I? Yes, indeed. Look who's in the game, people. So, maybe there's a bit of a link to the past. No, maybe there's a bit of a link to Dark Souls in the end anyway. Or they've just put them in because they're like kind of a recurring enemy, aren't they? So you'll see that it's not the best detail, but so you'll see just by the base of their teeth is a little dot. That is their real eye, for anyone that doesn't know. These big things on their heads aren't eyes. No. And they are called basilisks, by the way, again, for anyone who doesn't know. And they inflict deathblight on you, which is kind of their MO throughout the Soul series. Sorry, I'm just gonna itch my arm a second, sorry. I can hear another one croaking away. There we go. Oops. So yeah, basilisks, based on a real mythological creature. Type of lizardy thing that would turn you to stone. Now, if we just pop over here... Care for a dip, anyone? Look, here. Just soak that in for a second, would you? Anyone that's not seen it? I want to say it's almost beautiful, but spoilers. You do get to go down there, and you have to go through the fucking swamp of doom. Yeah, you can run in this thing later. But there you go. I remember I left a message here once I was quite proud of, and it said, "Did not expect chaos." If anyone gets that reference, perhaps. I will explain. Chaos in the sense of Dark Souls 1, like when you go to the demon ruins and there's fire everywhere, like big pools of lava. Right. Couple more ants, and we're near the boss now. Yeah, on the map I thought that's what this thing was here, but I guess I was mistaken. In fact, I think that's actually how you get down there. Eventually. Right, I'm pretty sure that's the last one, and we should be coming up to the boss now. Very shortly. Or do we have more? I don't quite remember. It's a bit too quiet for my liking. Melted mush. Yeah, as you can see with this place, unless you're petrified of ants, it's not too much of a big deal, I would say. Like, even if you wanted to come here a little bit earlier than I did, then I don't think you'd really have too much of an issue. Alright, here's our boss, so be ready. I'll get my shield on, why not? Also, well, a nice view again, as you can see. A big giant mummy thing on a chair. Yorm the Giant, maybe. Ooh. No, it's not, but you get the reference. Right, get ready. Where are you coming from? There. Do you recognize this guy? Do you recognize? Ah. Miss me. Good. Yes, it is another Dragonkin soldier, except this time of Noxtella, sorry. I'd rather be behind you because I remember that you can do a lot of damage. Okay. Also, we don't have Torrent this time, so we're kind of on our own, but you'll see the level of damage we're doing, and you're going to stagger now, I think? Stagger? No? Not quite. I was hoping for a stagger. So, oops. They have lightning, but it inflicts... it went through the pillar! They have lightning, but it inflicts frost, so you do have to be careful. Where'd you go? Can you stop going through solid objects, please? Oh, shite. I did forget about that one. That was my bad. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to heal up to be safe. I could finish it, but better safe than... Sorry. There we go. And we got one of their spells, Frozen Lightning Spear. Now you remember I complained about the quality of the glovewort down here. Perhaps I was a little bit premature because... Ta-da! We've got a great ghost glovewort. This is like the Titanite slab, but for ghost glovewort. It's the highest level upgrade version of this flower here. So eventually when we get our best Spirit Ash summon, we will be able to get them to max level, which is very nice. Now, just take a peek down there, please. A little sneak peek for later. There's a grace site. So yes, we will be able to get down there. And, as I've kind of already given away, but that will lead to that big pink swamp area. So, the plot thickens. The world gets bigger and bigger as we go along. So, is this place, does it say yet? No. Okay. Well, I think, again, mild spoilers, but I think this place is called Nockstella City. I think that's the name of this place. That's why that guy had that title. And also, who recognises these? No? Bloodborne, anyone? Yes. When I first saw these, I literally thought this has to be like a direct reference to Bloodborne. For anyone who doesn't know, there's these little things called messengers in Bloodborne, and they look almost exactly like this. I mean, their mouths are a little bit more grotesque, but they're extremely similar. So I thought, God, does this link Elden Ring and Yharnam somehow? But I don't think it does. I think it's just more of a coincidence. Or maybe they just borrowed some assets from the game, who knows? Yes. Little messengers. Or big messengers, I guess you could say. Right. Okay, I'm just going to use these. So next will be Raya Lucaria. I apologise for not getting there in this episode, but as you can already tell from my series so far, I like to explore everything, and I knew that this place wasn't exactly that difficult, so I wanted to get it out of the way before we sort of progress onto the meat and the bones of the area, which is Raya Lucaria Academy and Carrion Royal Manor. So we will get there next time. I'm just thinking I don't want to spend all of my souls just yet, because there is a merchant coming up near the entrance of Raya Lucaria. There's a merchant inside. Yeah, I don't see much point in... it's tempting to do that, isn't it? But no, I will hang on to them, because we know I'm a bit of a spendthrift when it comes to merchants, so I'll hang on to those just in case. But anyway, thank you for all of you for bearing with me this episode and listening to me rambling on a little bit. And if you just came for the walkthrough element, I hope you got what you were looking for. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I will see you next time. Bye!